we are exploring, right from the title, you look at a house like this, and it's very easy to slip like a babbling brook over the subtleties. It's very easy to slip like a babbling brook over let me show you the title here. The temple mystery unveiled, as they call it. The Illuminati conspiracy, which can be the only thing underlying the truth of this space. You immediately see on first glance that we have a mound, like a prop in the Blair Witch Project, in the foreground. And we're looking at 8,200 square feet for 2 beds. That's $4K a bed. And I'm actually noticing things now that are making my previous watch of the video make a little bit more sense. See that giant triangle on the right-hand side there? Yeah, that's just for the skylight in the pool room. And we can expect a lot of strange things happening in that pool room, based on the design. And poor Jeff here, it looks like he was hatched out of a cryostasis pod. And, just thinking in terms of, you might not be a conspiracy theorist, in which case I'm very, very sorry. You're missing out on a lot of fun gematria and angel numbers and contrary opinions to common sense, which is always a fun thing to have. But even at first glance, if you just know like the slightest, if you have the slightest hints of schizo in you, you're seeing things that are starting to tip you off to a pattern here. I'm seeing a lot of triangles, and triangles have 3 sides, and conspiracy bros know that 3 sides means child sacrifice. But honestly, though, if you look between those second-story windows, there's just a triangle there. There's just a temple mystery being unveiled. Out of satire, I would not be surprised if there was a Freemason living in this house. Not the actual boss, not one of the actual bosses, but a lower-ranking guy who's still really like sexed up about all the symbolism. So we can talk to Ragsdale about this. We can go rags to riches with Ragsdale. And, yeah, so let's go here. Oh, there's a giant pyramid with an ankh on it. Okay, I didn't even notice that the first time. Right next to the stagnant pool. So I'm getting a Zelda shopkeeper vibe immediately. Okay, let's go in. Okay, we got the bear statue. We just one lone bear statue. Now, I must say, do you remember, have you ever played The Sims? I'm just talking Sims 1. When you're like a child or, maybe like a middle tier in your career path, and you just are sort of placing objects wherever the game system will allow you to let them go. Oh yeah, let's just jam in this bear statue here. Yeah, we had the budget for that. We'll just jam it there. There's just a seating area in the foyer here. We have like this ultra modern lighting, complemented with these. There's just trees growing off to the side. It's like you're in like a top-down view, like you're playing StarCraft or like Command and Conquer, and you're just placing objects down roundly. I really feel as you look around this place that this music has to be brought down. You're just ticking every box in character creation. Now, there's an owl. Okay, this is ridiculous. Like I couldn't come up with a more suggestive. There's like a black raven, like presiding over the. What is this? A breakfast room? Could you imagine how hot it gets in here? Everything is demonstrating such a. Yeah, you're playing The Sims. You're playing The Sims. You just want to you get bored picking out lighting fixtures, so you just pick ones that are from a different, like, shopping channel on your Sims, like shopping tabs there, the sets and the collections. Like, you just know, looking at this, God knows what this is, a sacrificial altar, a hookah bar, I can't tell. But you can tell this came as one object. Like, there was no design consideration, there's no global travel that this collection represents. No, this all came together. Like, these objects are all glued together. The wicker basket, that must be for towels, for when people want to dip out in the algae pool. But let's keep going. Yeah, I'm not, when I say ticking every box, and oh my god, dude. Yeah, they just, whatever item is in the shop that we don't have yet, we're going to just plonk it down on the floor. And if there's not space on the floor for it, we're just going to plonk it down on another piece of furniture. Because we're The Sims, we've maxed out our income, and our character can only increase their happiness metric from unique objects. So we're just going to get all the unique objects. This is such an orgy of geometry. This is a video game level. Like, this is designed for you to get lost in and stumble over while running away from zombies. Look, we got Napoleon or Hamlet over, Macbeth over here. Just piles of, is the mantle made out of firewood? Like, this is where the grown-ups, this is where the children may watch, the adults indulge. This lamp hanging over the couch, like it wants to look down your shirt, like it wants to look between your boobs. I did notice that the arrangement, oh my god! I did notice that the arrangement of plants in this house is very threatening. Maybe it's just because there's no people in the room, or they gussied it up for the shoot, for Jeff down here, to jazz up Jeff. But everything, there's a lot of things that are just leaning over the shoulders of things. And just speaking of this being like some Mason or some conspiracy thing, this is the Backrooms, man. I don't know if you've seen Backrooms, but the thing that is so striking about Backrooms is that everything is familiar but wrong. So, like, the angle of every wall is wrong, or the match between flooring and wall is wrong, or like, look how I don't know what this is called, siding or something. Or molding. Is this molding? There's mid-wall molding, and it just terminates. Like a computer program just ceased to render its installed texture. And it's like as tall as grandma could get on the two-step ladder to put this dream catcher up here. And then she just got tired. And now you have this haunting negative space staring down at you. That these don't match, you know? These don't match. These curtains don't match these curtains. It's like looking at a browser that has like so many tabs open that there's like a little dot, or there's little arrows to the side for you to like swipe across to the other tabs. It's checking every box in character creation. It's like video game character creation where you pick yes bikini, yes tattoo, yes makeup, yes eyeshadow, yes wrinkles, yes body hair, yes shiny, yes muscles, yes scars, yes extra eyes, yes file teeth, yes gem studs on the teeth, yes weird color scleras. Everything, there's nothing left to buy in the shop. There's a desperation here. There's a real emptiness. You can tell. All this decoration, this bear skin that looks like a bad tarot card. All the intersecting lines, it's like this is a tarot card that is so feng shui bad that the reader, the psychic who pulls it for you, can't even come up with a positive spin for it. This is a place where you die. This is a place where if you don't share a last name with someone living in the house, you're not making it out with all of the blood still inside your body. But we got another 5 minutes of this to go. There's just a Jenga block of firewood, like a glued together. No one's having a fire out of that. Okay, we've got the art, the mishmash of books that they probably stole from Take a Book, Leave a Books in the neighborhood. They probably can't even read. And all the fighting, the combative diagonals, and just how everything looks incomplete. It's so overabundant and yet incomplete. This threatening single section of wall. Is this a supporting pillar? I doubt it. We just needed more surface area to put our art that we don't probably never even look at. Everything is giving me an impression of closing jaws. And we can tell these people are out of their gourds. They're probably on Ritalin and Ozempic and God knows what else. I mean, look at the scale we're using. Look at the egregious excess in terms of the decoration, the gloating excess. And then we've got a fucking analog scale, what appears to be a ham radio, and a toaster oven. This is probably Mrs. Jones's mother's toaster oven that she bought the bride to be on their wedding day in the registry. Oh, there he is! There he is! Oh my God, we see the walker. Yeah, okay. Point taken. Point taken. There's no room for a human being left in this house. What is this slot out back? Is this a peekaboo trapdoor window for the fireplace? This house is located in an unlisted time zone. You can't set your clock to the time zone this place is in. Look at that stereo. That stereo system is from 1981. When I was 13, I inherited my parents. So it was 2003, my parents got a new stereo system, and this was the stereo system I got to put my feet on in my closet, which my father had converted to a painting table for Warhammer figurines. And I would listen to Maroon 5 with my bare 13-year-old feet on a stereo system like this while I painted Grey Knight Warhammer figurines. And they're still cooking. Got every rock lamp on every space that it'll fit. Who's sleeping on the floor in a house like this? Did you see that? Who's sleeping? They've only got 2 bedrooms, all this grandeur, and nowhere to sleep, Junior. Everything's fighting for my attention. Everything's fighting for my attention. The glass upon glass. The sensory overload. You would think for elderly folks, like, this is the last thing they need. It's like, it says, look at this rock salt lamps littering the floor like abandoned Vietnam landmines. You know those mines they train rats and dogs to like sniff out because they're a light enough weight that they won't detonate them? She just took the whole mine. Grandma emptied out the whole mine of rock salt to make these lamps. It's like they went over to the storage locker. It's like it's time to sell. We got to go into a home. You know, Jamie and his wife and kids, they still live in the city. They can't take care of us. So we just emptied out the entire storage locker to fill up the house for the shoot. There's no way they live like this. There's no way. Okay, this is the processing hall. We got so this is one of the, I'm pretty sure this is one of those saunas that you just install. One of those dry saunas that like, it just comes in like a box and then you just plug it in. It's not like built in. I'm sure it works, but it fits the patch together. Is this a shower? Oh yeah, oh, we cooked the coal. Oh no, we have a fully installed one as well. That looks like a steam room. And this, oh my god, this looks like the movie It Follows. How much time? You're gonna have to spend a lot of time in this pool. It looks like this is where Nurse Ratched hangs out. And make sure you don't go past your allotted depth while you're on swim time. What is this, a vent? There's like a register in the sun pyramid? In the sun window here? This isn't even a material that's gonna catch the light properly. And the one remote chair, and the plants just watch you, and oh my god! Oh my god. How many? This is a 2-bedroom. And then we got the Luxor over here. This is where we impaled the nieces and nephews in Moloch's name. Okay, so this... Like... This guy's a Mason. This is a conspiracy thing. No one just loves Egypt. No one just loves Egypt. The iconography, this thing... I don't even want to know what's inside of this. How do the types of white bread people who build and decorate a house like this, how is this the touchstone? It looks like they built an addition onto the swimming pool. And their joints, honestly, let's be frank, their joints probably aren't working well enough for them to even complete a breaststroke at the age that they're at. And I'm sure they went on, or they paid someone on Fiverr to go on Wikipedia and made sure that the hieroglyphics here is spelled out like, all your base are belong to us or whatever. Oh, yeah, that's the sacrificial altar. So that's where the Masonic, what is he called? The Grand Poobah or whatever he's called. Everyone dances in a circle around him. He's like buck naked jerking off on this platform over here. That's what the mirror's for, to make sure his form is good. Everyone's... Oh, is this a jazzercise mat? What are these, pull tab machines? What's all this crap over here? Is that to show that the gym's certified? Oh, and just the toss-in Karen tier. Oh, we got the tanning bed over there. Yeah, they just went through the Sims. They just went down the list. We gotta have one of each object. One of each object that exists. This is a Noah's Ark of interior design. The 2 double beds next to each other. Yeah, I got no problem with, grandma and grandpa. It's not like they're banging every night. But, there's just other ways of doing things. It looks AI generated. Like, what is this machine? What is this, a backgammon board? Oh, this is the master bedroom. We got flowers right in front of the fireplace. This is the glass. Oh, the stereo. Okay. This is the glass that overlooks the balcony through the banister that overlooks the... I'm trying to imagine, like, what is the longest piece of string, like, what is the longest straight line that a bullet could travel in a house like this? With all the glass and viewpoints. Oh, wow. Oh, we got all 5 remotes on the table there. The nutcrackers. No one does work in this workshop. Oh. Right, this is where the children are stored. I feel like I'm looking at Epstein Island. This is not a place for normal people to go. In the left, I like how they've stretched value out of old tech. Again, it's like in The Sims, you don't want to just sell all the old stuff. We got another one of these. You would instead of selling your old gear, you would just move it into an additional house and make more people live there. Because you would have to be made to live here. You didn't get to pick the decoration. This crockery looks like it's in a prison cell. Is this freestanding? Is this not touching the ceiling? Oh, 5 seconds. How do you seek frames on YouTube? I don't know how to do that. I'm a YouTube obsessive, and I'm pretty sure this closet. Oh my god! Look at that table! That looks like the Georgia Guidestones. And it insists upon itself. It insists upon itself. It's a house that... What is going on with the... Oh, it's too much. I'm not gonna make it. What these look like? These look like characters you see on a package of Japanese candy. The one chair just outside the window. You gotta, don't miss this. This is... Grammy warned you. Okay, and then we had to get another pyramid with the Ankh. So this is where we plan to be buried. This is where our parents are buried, and actually where our children are buried already. This is the mausoleum. Oh, it's the library, and this is the Cloudbuster. This is the, oh my god, I can't remember what it's called again. This is the largest piece of quartz in eastern British Columbia, and we have a Satan statue, and this is where the sex parties happen. Oh my god. You know what? I think I might be changing my mind. I think this guy might not be a Shriner, or... I think he's like a fanboy. I think he's trying to he's trying to pose his way into, oh, you guys like Egypt stuff, right? Well, if I just buy all the Egypt stuff, you'll have to let me in. This is my credibility. That's my mega quartz, my giga quartz. This guy's watching TV. Oh my god, this is where I just sit and look at a reflection of myself and smoke weed and just admire Egyptian culture. Oh my god, dude. It's at an industrial scale. He's got a projector screen down here that like channels orgone right up through his nutsack. Yeah, dude. Oh, this guy's on some crazy alchemy shit. It's really funny to me because I've studied all this stuff. Like, unironically, I've been down the rabbit hole. I'm not completely joking about the conspiracy schizo stuff, and I don't want to say I've, like, gotten out of it or, like, I disown it, but it just, you know, not a young man, but as a younger man, it became clear to me that obsessing over this kind of stuff it's not a bad look. It's not that it's a bad look. It's that it's just, this has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with your life. Everything that you see here would be a lot healthier if it was just like a really good gaming PC setup. Like, it has no higher value. To be obsessed with this type of thing is just very masturbatory, and but veiled in the glitter, in the plastic rhinestone glitter of social and cultural status. And what does this thing vibrate when he sits in it so he can like talk to Set and Nefertiti? Oh my! We just mixed in Tibetan and hippie store big ticket items in with the hermetic what is this called, the caduceus, Hermes caduceus. It's just It reminds me of the movie Get Out, if you've seen that, but for Egypt instead of African Americans. This is what we're really buying. We needed to see that. Like, that's part of the sell. And this is where all our ancestors are buried. Oh, just all the dead vines? I guess it's a winery? Or... chain link fence around the winery? Oh, man. And this is the forest that you'll have your prey chased out with pointed sticks to do the hunt, to do the annual May Day hunt event. Yeah. Who's buying?